And boys, we're back here with another Madden video. Today, what I got for y'all is updating my best ability lineup. And today's video is brought to you guys by Underdog Fantasy. Underdog Fantasy is the best place to play daily fantasy sports. I have personally been having a ton of fun with these weekly player pick'ems. Also, there's so many boosts. For instance, we even have a 30% profit boost right here. Now, currently, I'm trying to hit at least 40 signups from people from this channel. And if you guys do sign up using code DILL1, you'll be able to play $5 and get $100 in bonus funds. Also, at the same time as well, you'll be supporting this channel a ton. If we are able to hit the 40 signups, we will bring back the weekly tournaments. So make sure to go ahead, check the links in the description, hit Underdog Fantasy, and make a new account today. And also the best abilities to run currently in Madden 26 Ultimate Team. Now, of course, with the new breakout promo, this lineup looks completely different than what we've covered before. And my thoughts on what abilities you guys should run has changed slightly just because we have so many on the field. Now, we're going to get it started at quarterback right here. Quarterback, I really think there's two options in my opinion. I think it's someone like Cam Newton if you guys want to do the QB jukes in the pocket, roll out a ton, you want a super mobile quarterback. And things that you could potentially run on this card is potentially like gunslinger. I know some people like the human joystick, again, if you're trying to do those jukes out the pocket. You can also get the juke box or spin cycle as well. So this is one play style that some of you guys may really like. And again, I think the best rollout quarterback is, or just the QB jukes, is Cam Newton. Now, if you don't want to play like that, someone that is still like mobile, but he just gets a more pocket passer style of abilities, I really like Bo Nix as well, of course, from the breakout promo. And what this card can get that I like, first off, pocket deadeye for 0 AP. That's really nice. He can now get a conductor or a fearless. I know some of you guys out there, if you like the audible flip, you'll like the conductor for 7 as well. For me, that's not my play style, so I'm not really gonna say to run that. For me, what I like to do is combo pocket deadeye and roaming deadeye together for 6 AP. This basically makes all your passes blue, and I love this a ton on the Bo Nix card. Now, moving on to running back right here, really the only ability that I like is human joystick, and someone that I think is extremely underrated is going to be Bill Krosky Merritt right here. And if you do upgrade the card, I believe he gets an additional speed point as well. If you have a breakout theme team, which this team pretty much is going to be, you get him up to like 92 speed, which is runnable. And at the same time as well, if we look at his abilities right here, he gets 0 AP human joystick. I think there's a ton of value with this card right here. Now, moving on to receivers right here, again, we're prioritizing the 0 AP abilities first. So someone like Emeka Egbuka right here is perfect for this. He's 90 speed. Again, you can upgrade him, I believe, give him additional speed points, so 91. Breakout theme team would be 93. And at the same time as well, he gets a 0 AP route tech, which this is going to be your player that can fry the man coverage. Now, an additional player that I think is really slept on, again, when we're just talking about abilities, is going to go ahead and be Torrey Horton right here. And Torrey Horton is 6'3", 89 speed, and for his abilities, he gets the mid and elite for 0, which again can help you versus the man coverage as well. This is a card that's great on that Seattle theme team as well, but even on the breakout theme team, potentially being 91 speed, it's not the worst in the world. Obviously, it's not top end, but again, today we are focused on abilities, and getting as many 0 APs out there as you can right now is pretty nice, especially because a lot of people are running man coverage. If you want cheap, fast, and reliable coins to build the God Squad you've always wanted, make sure to check out my sponsor, MMOEXP. The links will be down below in the description, and make sure to use my code DILL for 6% off your order. Tight end, I'm not really a big fan of Brenton Strange. Like, he can get the tank for 0, but like, I don't think that realistically helps you at the tight end spot. Really, the other players that I feel like are you just need the run are 2 guards, and we're going to be playing one out of position. One's going to be McCormick right here, Mason McCormick. And the reason why he's here, you can upgrade his core ratings a little bit to make him a better pass blocker than run blocker. And at the same time, he gets pass protector for 0. And at the right guard spot right here, I think you got to run Tate Ratledge, do your solo seasons, and get this card right here. And he can get the run protector and pass protector total for 1 AP. So on offense right now, we've spent 7 out of 15 AP. And this is just like the base of players that get some really nice abilities. So now we have 8 AP to spend, okay? How am I spending this AP? So one spot right here, I like Creed Humphrey. I think for sure on your team, you should have an identifier. Identifier is so good. Being able to see the user, untarget the user so often, I think this is like a must run ability. Now, you can go pass protector also on Creed with an edge pro and an edge pro and just really try to neutralize those double or nothings. I think it can help at times, but it's by no means a one-to-one counter. So some other things that I do like too is potentially say on the tight end, like you have Trey McBride or something, all 32 team chem guy, and you run like a short and elite on him. I think that makes a ton of sense as well. And potentially getting like another short end wide receiver right here. I like that a ton because again, if you want to go all out, beat the man coverage, it makes a ton of sense because there isn't enough one step aheads to counter all of these guys. So again, I think that does make a ton of sense. So that would be my philosophy on offense right now. It would either be, again, load up the offensive line with edge pros or pass pros, or just load up your receivers with some man beating abilities like short and elite route tech. And that's really everything that I did want to cover on the offense side of the ball. Again, you have different style of play with the quarterback, and the quarterback AP does affect some things like Cam Newton. If you want to run gunslinger, going to be a little bit more AP than the Bo Nick stack. Now moving on to defense right here, there are some players like Edgerrin Cooper that get secure tackler for 0 AP, but honestly, man, I'm just not really valuing that right now. For me, let's go position by position, and we're gonna go corner first right here. Terrion Arnold has to be on the team. Again, these breakout cards are pretty crazy with the fact that they can get the 0 AP like the mid-zone knockout. Also, want to talk about this menace ability right here. Menace, I don't think is a good ability. I would much rather run like pick artist or anything else that's comboed with it for 1 AP. You don't necessarily even have to run pick artist on Terrion Arnold. I understand not running it just because you could get some more AP elsewhere. So I understand on Terrion Arnold just simply not running the pick artist. CB2, this may be a little bit weird, but I'm playing Xavier Watts at CB2, and I just like this card as a corner because he can get the combo of mid-zone knockout and pick artist also for 1 as well. I don't know why some of the breakout players, their abilities aren't here, but he can get the same combo as Terrion Arnold, so that's why I like him as an outside corner. Now a free safety right here, it's going to be Kalen Bullock, and Kalen Bullock right here, 0 AP pick artist with 1 AP mid-zone yet again. I feel like he's a great top safety. And then as a base right here, we're going to have Carson as our middle linebacker. Carson can be upgraded too to give him some more speed, and also at the same time as well, he's someone that can get the mid-zone knockout and lurk artist combo, I believe for 0 actually, so he's a beastly player as well. And for our last base player right here, Abdul Carter has to be on the team with the 0 AP edge shot elite and also the 1 AP double or nothing. We have spent 4 out of our 17 AP, leaving us with 13 AP to play with. Okay, now things that I would do, things that I'm valuing, really depends on the defense you guys want to run. I understand potentially like in the slot right here to get some flat zone knockouts. I think that isn't really a bad thing, especially your base sound of cover 4 base defense. I think that makes a ton of sense as well. Something that I think is non-negotiable though is at least 3 double or nothings on the defensive line, and I'm just using these players as an example. You don't necessarily have to use these same players that I'm using, but again, they are just here as an example. It's more so focused on the ability setup, not necessarily the player. The reason why you don't necessarily need 4 is a lot of times you're going to be containing that QB hand side, and I feel like when you run 4 and you're containing so much, I don't really know how effective those double or nothings really are going to be. So that's why I'm cool with just like 3. I understand 4 as well. I think 4 makes a ton of sense too. Again, right here, now we have 7 AP to play with, even with the double or nothing. So something that I like on a strong safety, we can use someone like Melifonwu who gets the chem as an example. There's really 2 things that I think are valuable depending on your scheme. Okay, so the first one being is a deep out zone knockout. I think deep out zone knockout on the top safeties makes a ton of sense as well. And something you could do is potentially move Kalen Bullock to like the slot right here with mid zone, and then you have 3 mid zone guys, and you can run like Minka up here also with the deep out as well. I think that makes a ton of sense, and that right there kind of rounds out our AP setup. We have 1 more AP, so we could run like a speedster on the defensive lineman or something like that. But additionally, like what else could you do? Well, the other thing that I think is interesting on these safeties is 1 step ahead. 1 step ahead is actually a really good ability. I kind of see the meta being like, once we get a lot of these on the field, is 4 1-steps, shade down man, kind of tough to beat at times, even with the small pass lead increase. Or I don't even want to say press, like really when they're not pressed, like the corners, the crossers, all that shit gets bagged. It counters route tech, short and elite, basically everything. So I could see 1 step ahead being really good here in the future. Right now, I just don't think there's enough to run to make it consistent. And in my opinion, if you can't get it on like everyone, I would rather my man coverage be pretty consistent, like what beats man, so you can kind of adjust for that out there. But that 1 step ahead ability, it's worthy to talk about right now. I understand why people run it. It just, once we can get like a full defensive 1 step heads, I think that's when that takes like the next jump up to being like okay, you should run this. But right now I'm liking the zone knockouts just because the breakout promo, that's kind of where the value is. And I know this video was really like breakout player specific, but yeah, really besides that on defense, again, prioritize the zone knockouts. You could go flat zones potentially in the slot. You could go another double or nothing. You could go deep outs on the top safeties. I think all that stuff makes sense, but as a base, the breakout players are really, really important for this right now. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Let me know if you guys think I missed anything. Oh wait, hold on, one thing. Stonewall. I know, I just feel like people are going to talk about Stonewall in the comments. I think Stonewall is the biggest placebo in the game. Sure, like, even if you want to make the argument, okay, when they snap the ball, it lights up and makes them react to, like, I don't know, faster. I think it's just placebo. You see the ability light up and then you're like, oh wow, look, it's working. But like, I mean, Matchup Nightmare does like the same shit, you know? So for me, I'm not really high on Stonewall. Wouldn't really recommend running it. I think there's a lot better things you could run right now. But to be honest with you, besides double or nothings, I mean, even the zone knockouts, you're not running zone knockouts to get knockouts. I know that might seem a little bit stupid, but like, you're running the zone knockouts so your zones can actually react to things. And I will say, even with zone knockouts, these dudes suck at reacting to things at times. So I understand maybe you like the Stonewalls. It really, like, I don't think Stonewall does much, but I don't think basically any defensive ability besides double or nothing does much, to be real with you. I think deep out's cool if you want to base out of like cover 3 cloud, because they can just get to things that otherwise they wouldn't sometimes. But for the most part, man, I mean, defensive abilities are very 50-50. Offensive ones work basically every single time besides like the offensive line ones though. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, boys, hopefully you guys did enjoy today, man. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more Madden content just like this. Now, if you guys do want to go and see me use these cards live on stream, do stream here on both YouTube and Twitch. To watch on YouTube, make sure to hit that noti bell as well. You'll be notified every time I upload or go live here. Or if you guys want to watch on Twitch, check down below in the description, hit that Twitch with a follow. But if you guys do want another video to watch, check out this one right here.